Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to take a deep dive into when I should fish a bait casting rod versus when I should fish a spinning rod. There's a lot of different combos out there. There's a lot of confusion on when I should be throwing what. So today we're going to take a deep dive into bait casting versus spinning rod. So let's strap up. Here we go.
Might go to like a dark sea or something.
Yeah. Let you get it good. Yep, I might have you grab this one. That's a good one.
So get back. Go.
Get him. Get him.
Try not to end up with a hook.
There we go, son. Look at that one. Ooh, he's going in the box. He counts right there.
A nice little spot on the tail.
He does. That's a pretty fish, baby. Pretty fish. Okay, guys. So when I'm trying to decide what kind of rod to use and what kind of reel to use, I want to think about a couple things. One, I want to think about the weight of the lure that I'm throwing, and two, I want to think about the type of cover that I'm fishing. The bait caster is going to, by nature, get the nod when I am throwing a average to heavier size lure. Now, what I mean by average size lure is anywhere from basically a 1/4 ounce and up. I'm thinking bait caster. Bait casters give you two things. One, they give you the ability to throw heavier line with an average size lure. And two, they give you more control and heavy cover and more control of your lure in certain situations. So right here you see Sam and I throwing jerkbaits. A jerkbait works great on a spinning rod and it works great on a bait casting rod, but what you want to consider is I really enjoy the lure control that I get from a bait caster. You get more feel, you get a quicker response, and you get more pickup per turn on a bait casting reel than you do on a spinning rod.
We just rolled through a weed bed and they were stacked on it.
Yeah. That one will keep.
That'll bump.
Hey, let's go. Quit. That one's a good one. So generally speaking, the heavier the cover, the heavier the lure, the more I'm gonna pick up a bait caster. I fish my bait casters anywhere from 10 to 12 pound fluorocarbon to 50 pound braid to 20 pound mono. It really just depends on what you're throwing. Now, flip that over, the spinning rod is going to get the nod when I'm fishing lighter lures or I need to make very, very precise targeted long casts. The spinning rod is going to get that nod. Now, here's a situation where we've moved up shallow. The fish are really skittish. We need to present light lures to them. So that's the spinning rod. That's spinning rod all day, right? You're going lighter lures, 1/4 ounce and under, your drop shots, your finesse jigs, your easy things. So here I'm pitching a drop shot to cruising smallmouth. The spinning rod is designed for that. Plus the spinning rod gives me a long cast ability in clear water, and it allows me to present a lure that is super light and super finessey to those fish. Spinning rods are great for light presentations. They're great for presentations where you're not using a big hook. You don't have to fight a fish as hard on a spinning rod. It seems the rod does more of the work. On a bait caster, you're going to be doing far more, but let's watch me land this nice smallmouth here.
Pretty smallmouth.
Oh, yeah. That's what you come to Max and Cookie for right there, baby. Let's go. On the drop shot. Woo! Now, you can mix a lot of techniques with a spinning rod and a bait casting rod. There's just certain things that favor that. Here we're doing one of my favorite techniques, which is basically flipping underwater with a drop shot. I'm coming up to standing weeds and I'm seeing fish that are sitting on these weed pockets. I'm flipping a bait in there to them and I'm fishing 8, 9, 10 feet of water, but the water's clear. You saw earlier I was catching them with a heavy drop shot with a big worm, and I like this bait casting rod in that situation because it gives me more control of a heavier bait. Here I had to downsize to a very small 1/8 ounce drop shot weight and a very, very small 2-inch drop shot bait. And it's just literally a preference thing. I'm doing the same thing, but I'm throwing the bigger bait on the bait caster. I'm throwing the smaller bait on the spinning rod because the spinning rod is just naturally better inclined to fish that lure. You want to fish the rod that's going to give your lure the best action and the best possible outcome.
Oh yeah, nice fish.
Got some shoulders to him.
Another largie. No feet. There we go. Another largie. Let's go on a drop shot.
Okay guys, to recap, bait casting rods are going to excel with heavier lines, heavier lures, and heavier cover. Spinning rods are going to excel with lighter lines, lighter lures, and clearer water. And you really just want to mix in what baits work best with what. It's all, you know, your personal feel. Some baits feel better on certain rods and reels, some don't. If you guys like what's going on the channel right now, give us a like, subscribe, go to Omnia, buy all our products. We'll see you out there, guys. Thanks for hanging out.